Have you ever made a decision while angry and seen it differently after you calmed down? Or felt excited about an opportunity only to take notice of the risk later? The facts may not have changed, but your emotional state did. And when emotion changes, what we notice, what feels important, and what we want to do next can change with it. Emotion does not simply appear beside a decision. It can help shape the decision itself. And it often begins by directing our attention. Every situation contains more information than we can examine at once. Emotion helps determine which parts receive our attention. Fear may highlight danger, anger may highlight unfairness, excitement may highlight opportunity, sadness may highlight what has been lost. Each emotion may reveal something real, but none of them automatically reveals the entire picture. When one part becomes emotionally powerful, the other information can become harder to see, and what receives our attention often begins to feel more important. When fear becomes strong, safety may become the highest priority. When anger becomes strong, being heard, correcting an injustice, or responding immediately may feel more important than anything else. When excitement becomes strong, speed may feel more important than caution. This does not mean those priorities are wrong. It means their importance may be changing under the influence of emotion. A choice that feels necessary in one emotional state may feel unnecessary in another. And emotion can change more than what we value. It can change which options we can see. Strong emotion can make a complicated situation feel like it has only one or two possibilities: fight, leave, agree, refuse, act now. Urgency compresses the decision. The number of visible options becomes smaller. But when emotional intensity decreases, additional choices may appear. Ask a question, wait for more information, set a boundary without escalating, or take a smaller step before making a more permanent one. The options did not suddenly enter reality, they became visible to us. But this doesn't mean emotion should be removed from our decision making process. Emotion carries information. Fear may tell us that we sense vulnerability. Anger may tell us that a boundary or value feels violated. Excitement may tell us that something connects with desire or possibility. That information does matter. A person who ignores emotion completely can miss important signals. But a signal is not the same as a command. Fear can say, examine the danger. It does not always have to mean run. Anger can say, something is wrong. It does not automatically determine what the wisest response should be. The goal is to listen to emotion without surrendering the entire decision to it. One of the simplest ways to create distance is to name the emotional state. I am angry. I am afraid. I am excited. I feel pressured. This does not eliminate the feeling, but it changes your relationship to it. Instead of emotion operating unseen, it becomes part of what you're examining and what you're actively looking at. You can ask, what is the feeling drawing my attention towards? And what might be making it harder to see? That small act of awareness can reopen the decision. A pause does not mean refusing to decide. It means giving the decision enough room to become visible. For a small choice, the pause may only be seconds. For a major choice, it may mean sleeping on it, gathering information, or returning when emotional intensity has decreased. But not every situation allows a long delay. Sometimes action is necessary. Even then, one breath, one question, or one moment of recognition can interrupt an automatic response. The purpose of the pause itself is not perfect calm, it is greater awareness. Good decision making does not require us to become emotionalists. We are human. Emotion is part of how we organize danger, meaning, loss, connection, and possibility. But emotion can shape attention, it can change our priorities, and it can narrow the choices we believe are available. So, feel what is present, listen for the information it carries, and examine the picture before allowing the feeling to determine the response. The question is not, how do I stop feeling? The better question to be asked is, how do I understand what I am feeling and still choose intentionally? Emotion deserves a voice in the decision, but it does not always deserve the final vote.